Joining me now is Vermont Senator Bernie Sanders, a big player in the fight against undisclosed money in politics. Senator Sanders, it's good to have you back on the program. Do you think it's dangerous to America if these 501c3 charities get commandeered for undisclosed political spending? What kind of a political landscape do you see if that happens?
Do I think it is dangerous? Ronan, what we are talking about is the fundamental undermining of American democracy. What goes on now in America, especially in an election like the one in November, is the vast majority of the people no longer vote. Low-income people, working people to the tune of 80% don't vote. And you have billionaire families like the Koch brothers, Sheldon Adelson and others who are pouring hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars into the political process to help elect candidates who will make the rich even richer. Now, what you got now with this 501c4 fiasco is the ability of big money to put money into these so-called social welfare organizations without disclosure, and that becomes ads on television, so-called issue advocacy, but it also becomes a funnel for money to go to super PACs who then can spend that money any way they want. So what you are looking at now is an extraordinarily dangerous situation, and part, in my view, of a movement in this country toward oligarchy, where not only our economy but our political life is run by the billionaire class.
And Senator, what happened to 501c4s, these social welfare groups, now could also happen to 501c3s if the IRS isn't even monitoring, it seems.
Right.
Rep. Tony Cardenas of California said that Congress has been badgering the IRS into inaction. He added that IRS officials might think, quote, wow, if I take action or not, I might be called in front of Congress and I might be badgered like that in front of the whole country. So do you think that Congress's response to the IRS scandal is to blame for this?
Ronan, let's not use the word Congress. Let's not be, cute about this. Republicans understand what is at stake here. And what they want is to have the billionaires be able to put as much money into the political process as possible and without disclosure whenever necessary. So when you see Republicans beating up on the IRS, when you see Republicans defunding or cutting back on funding for the IRS so there's less ability to monitor what these organizations are doing, this is not an accident. This is a real goal. And let's be very, very clear. What the leadership of the Republican Party wants, and you should talk to them about it, they won't deny it, is they want to end all campaign finance regulations. They don't have to go around this circle anymore. What they want is the ability of the Koch brothers and others to be able to contribute as much money as they want directly into the candidates that they support. And that is the direction in which we are moving. So you weaken the IRS, you come up with this phony social welfare situation, you pass Citizens, you have a Supreme Court ruling on Citizens United, on McCutcheon. It leads us directly to a situation where billionaires own and control the candidates they support.
Thank you, Senator Sanders. This is an incredibly troubling story, and it really does seem at this point the IRS may just be broken beyond repair. And for everyone at home who's equally troubled by this, stay with